Welcome to News Valdosta. I'm Chris Carter, and this is your 6 o'clock news update. A former Lowndes County Sheriff's deputy, along with 2 civilians, were sentenced for their roles in a conspiracy to steal money from Hispanic drivers. Former Deputy Jason Stacks and 2 civilians pled guilty to the crime. Stacks admitted to pulling Hispanic drivers over to unlawful traffic stops. The 2 co-conspirators would then demand money from the drivers so they could avoid arrest or deportation. Stacks received a sentence of 21 months and 2 years supervised release. The 2 civilians received 24 months and 30 months with 3 years supervised release. A Valdosta combat veteran was killed Saturday in a collision with a pickup truck. Lee Fulp, a 38-year-old tech sergeant, was traveling on Valdell Road when the truck crossed the intersection of Valdell and Fellowship Road. Officials say Fulp's motorcycle collided with the side of the truck while wearing a helmet. Fulp toured through Afghanistan and Iraq. Funeral services were held yesterday at the Fellowship Baptist Church in Cecil. Georgia State Patrol received a phone call yesterday afternoon about a fatal head-on collision on Highway 129. 48-year-old Lavelle Wade was heading south in a Toyota Camry when GSP says she crossed into the lane of oncoming traffic. Wade struck a tractor trailer and was pronounced deceased on the scene. GSP says Wade was wearing a seatbelt, however, the seatbelt was strapped behind her back. The Iran nuclear deal between the United States and other countries has many different parts, but ultimately, many people are wondering just what is in the document. The deal, also known as the Joint Comprehension Plan of Action, states Iranians don't plan on developing, acquiring, or seeking nuclear weapons. The document is mostly designed for nuclear power for the country, but multiple details of the entire document are still under construction. While the treaty is still under review, President Obama will wait for Congress to vote on the document. There's debate in Turner County over the Turner County Middle and High School mascot, the Rebels. Many have expressed interest in wanting to change the longtime standing mascot at a school board meeting Monday night. The debate initially began on Facebook, where several comments were written on both sides. Turner County Board of Education member Cornelius Ball says that he believes the issue is getting a lot of attention because of the recent Confederate flag debate in South Carolina. Ball hopes, despite opposition from both sides, that unity will be the ultimate outcome and the decision of the mascot is something the students should decide. The Governor's Honor Program has been on VSU's campus for the past month. News Valdosta's Alyssa Riggs met with some students and professors to learn more about the program.
Valdosta State University has hosted the state of Georgia's Governor's Honors Programs for over 20 years. This is a 4-week program that provides gifted and artistically talented students the opportunity to experience educational classes that are not provided during the regular academic school year. This program hopes to give high school students knowledge and education to become lifelong learners. We had a chance to sit down with Chad Ramey to learn more about GHP technology majors.
So we in the technology department have almost a full machine shop inside of the Nevins building that we've sort of impromptu set up in the past 4 weeks. We've got 3D printers, a CNC router, bandsaws, drill presses, hand tools, and full electronics suite of tools. So they can build just about anything they want. So it's been really interesting to see all of these kids from different backgrounds working together and inspiring each other to work on really unique projects that they never would have gotten at their home high schools where they're doing robotics or some science Olympiad and things like that.
Classes within the program officially end this Saturday. The students are expected to present a project that will be problem solving. For making props for the theater department or for students with disabilities, the objective is to create technology in order to benefit and further society. As the Governor's Honors Program comes to an end, Valdosta State University will quiet down a bit as students return for the fall semester. Hopefully, GHP students have been positively impacted by our school and the education. With News Valdosta, I am Alyssa Riggs.
Thanks, Alyssa. Hundreds of police officers and emergency officials are in Valdosta for the 6th annual Safety in Our Schools Conference. U.S. Attorney Michael Moore, Georgia's emergency management team, and the Georgia State Superintendent's Office put on this event starting yesterday at the Rainwater Conference Center. The sessions are training for school mass shootings, public health, and gang behavior. Don Perry celebrates life and life after death with his newest collection titled Continuum. News Valdosta reporter Taylor Williams gives us more on the exhibit.
Don Perry is South Georgia's first stoneware potter and is well known for his functional ceramics. His collections are featured in several museums, offices, and universities. Perry has taught at schools all around the world but retired from Valdosta State University in order to create ceramics full-time. Mr. Perry, a mineralogist and chemist, have pieces permanently displayed at Valdosta State University and Annette Turner Center for the Arts. Don Perry describes his inspiration from cultural religious practices. He also incorporates the beauty of landscape into his work.
Those are called piscinas, which is like a vessel for the disposal of liquids after a ceremony. So there are a lot of things that are ceremonial. Be it crucifix, it's a three-dimensional cruciform. It does relate, of course, to Christian iconography, but it's not really, as far as I'm concerned, it's just a sculpture.
His recent collection, titled Continuum, was exhibited in the Turner Center for the Arts yesterday evening. For information on upcoming events, check out turnercenter.org. I'm Taylor Williams with News Valdosta.
Thanks, Taylor. Looking at your local weather, today's high will be around 89 degrees with partly cloudy skies and a 60% chance of rain. The low tonight will drop down to 74 degrees with skies remaining partly cloudy. That's all for our program today. Thank you for watching News Valdosta. I'm Chris Carter.